girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I have not said this in so long, so it feels really, really good to be here and talking to you guys. I'm sipping coffee right now, okay? I have been making my coffee at home, so this is like so good. I really want to get straight to the point. I wanted to make this video to talk to you guys all about friendships, okay? I know that a lot of people focus so much on the negative things, the red flags in friendships, right? Like, okay, what are the red flags? But I wanted to make this video to talk about the green flags in friendships. I have been someone who has struggled with friendships in my 20s, and now that I'm 28, I feel like I have finally found my tribe. I feel like I finally found the people who are going to stay here, that in 20 years from now, I'm going to be like, yeah, we've been friends, for 25 years, and they're gonna be my kids' aunties. Like, I'm so grateful because I had to go through so many things to learn about friendships and even how to be a better friend myself, right? Because a lot of times we think that the other person is always a problem, but the first quality in a friend that I will say that is really, really important is transparency, okay? Being transparent, it is super important because that means that you're going to have a relationship with someone who you will not even have to ask them things. They're automatically gonna come and tell you what's on their mind, what's happening. Like, they're just gonna be transparent. And I think that is such a good quality in a person, because for me, I don't even have to worry about, anything. Like, I know that you're gonna come and tell me, especially if you show me from day one how you are and your character. I know for sure that I don't have to worry about anything, and I can trust you because you're transparent. So I think that is one of the qualities that you should look into in a person, because if they're not transparent, honey, yeah, they probably be lying about stuff, and we don't want no liars in our circle, right? The second quality that I love in a person is they're able to have uncomfortable conversations. Okay, we're grown, and we have to know how to communicate our feelings, our emotions, whatever that is bothering us. We have to have those difficult conversations, and it's all about knowing how to have those conversations, how to present them to your friend or your partner. Like, I'm gonna give you guys a little story time. I have a good friend of mine that, recently she came up to me and she called me on the phone, and we were on the phone, and she was telling me something that really, made her feel some type of way, right? And she felt some confusion, so she brought it to my attention, and then we had a conversation, and then, I was able to express to her, my views on what she said, and then, literally, y'all, it was the easiest conversation. Don't get me wrong, though. When you are having difficult conversations with someone, you're gonna feel uncomfortable, right? That's what, there's gonna be that that is gonna make you like, should I say this or should I not say this? And I think that the reason why a lot of friendships don't last is because no one is able to have, those type of conversations, because they'll probably go and talk to somebody else about it instead of coming to you about it, right? And it is not easy, but it's something that you have to practice in order to have long friendships, because baby, listen. So what? We spoke about it. She literally told me, thank you. I told her, thank you for bringing it up to me. That showed me in that moment that this is somebody that I'm going to have as a friend for a long time, because she's able to confront things. And I'm the same way. When something doesn't seem cool to me, or something is like bothering me, I'm going to come and tell you what I felt. And so the thing is, not everybody's able to receive that. So you have to train yourself to receive those conversations, right? Especially when a person is coming from a good place. So that is a very good trait to have. People who support your endeavors, okay? You want to have supportive friends. You're going to know that a friend is really your friend when they're very supportive. Now, it is a little tricky because sometimes people can support you, but they don't really even like you like that, right? Like, and the only reason you will know that it's not genuine is when they're supporting you, quote unquote, but they're trying to be like you, they're trying to do the same thing that you're doing, like without even telling you on the sidelines and stuff like that. I always say, as my friends, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna support y'all. However, the moment I start to see, you know, signs of like, you're not really, like, if I feel like you're trying to be like me, I'm gonna have a conversation, right? I think that it is important to bring those conversations and have that talk. But a supportive friend, it is a very, very important friend, because you want people to show up for you, right? You want people in your circle that are gonna show up for you, people who are gonna celebrate you and all things. I lost count already. Okay, so the next one will be, they have your back behind your back. So that is a big one. Okay, it's all about loyalty, right? Like making sure that if anyone is talking about me behind my back, that you check them with love, right? And that you don't just sit there and entertain the conversation and you're talking about me too. Like, what is going on? And then you come in and sit in front of my face laughing and kicking with me as if you're not. No. Friends who have your back behind your back are like the best. And that is one thing that you should know, that it is important to have in a friendship. I think that I'm in a point in my life right now where the people in my life, which to be honest, I have a lot of family. Like most of my friends are my family. I have a few that are not really blood, but for the most part, my cousins, you know, they are like my ride or die. And we have a relationship where like, you know, they're gonna have my back because I will have their back as well behind their back. So you need people like that in your life, y'all. Like people who are really just honest, right? And upfront, and people that will fight for you behind your back when you're not around, because we all know the type of world we live in right now, and people just really just don't wanna, you know what I mean. So a friend who has your back behind your back is key. Keep her around. Following will be, they celebrate your wins. That kind of goes, you know, kind of ties into the one with supporting your friends. But a person that celebrates your wins, and even if it's small, okay, you need people in your life who celebrate your wins. If the people you have in your life right now don't celebrate anything, like if you have a new job, if you know, you get in, you got engaged, you got a new car, anything, you know what I'm saying? You probably hit 5,000 followers and that made you happy. Like whatever it is that makes you happy, if your friends do not celebrate your wins, they gotta go. I'm sorry. This one is key for me because I am someone who is constantly doing things. You know, I'm a person that's constantly trying to better herself, constantly doing different things, blah, whatever the case may be. I need my friends to celebrate me for sure. And I always said I didn't want anyone in my circle who will feel jealous, you know, of whatever that I'm doing. And I think that's why it's very important also to have people in your life who are aligned with you and who are doing similar things or have the same similar goals, because those people will not feel jealous of you at all. If anything, they're going to be happy for you and they're going to celebrate you. The next one is friends who respect your boundaries. Boundaries are like super, super important, y'all. The older you get, oh my God, if you don't know how to place boundaries, then you're going to live a life of like people pleasing forever and no one is going to respect you. And literally, I was just talking about this the other day on a video on Instagram, how it is very important to be kind and not being nice, right? Like the difference between niceness and kindness. And for me, in my opinion, I think it's very important to be kind. Nice, don't nobody want to be nice. I used to be so nice earlier in my 20s and my teenage years, and people did not take me serious, okay? People were trying to just like run over me and, you know, doing all these things, and I started to notice the behavior. And then once I started to notice the behavior, I started to change, and I was like, nah, we're not doing that. And then when I started implementing my boundaries, right, guess what? All of those people left, and I was happy because I was like, yeah, y'all were around because I was nice, not because of me, Alexa. I was overextending myself so much, and then of course, didn't even know no better. And then as a result of that, people were just in my life, but they were not respecting my boundaries. And so it is very important for you to have friends that do respect that. Like, hey, an example that would be if, you know, a friend, I have my own place, and, you know, one of my friends wanted to come to my house unannounced. No, baby, we're not doing that. I love you so much, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play those games. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things for me is that you have to let me know before you come to my house at any time. You don't not come to my house unannounced. Now, if you haven't heard from me all day, then that's different, right? Because that's not usual. But do not show up to my house unannounced. I don't play that stuff. So that is an example of you placing your boundaries and people respecting your boundaries. A friend that says, you know what, friend, okay, cool, I will not do that. I will let you know. Another example is my number. I cannot stand when a person gives my number away without asking me first. That is a boundary that I have, right? And my friends have to understand that, hey, Alexa does not like for people to give out, you know, for me to give her number out like that. So a friend will have to come and ask me, hey, how do you feel if I send this person your number? If I say yes, cool. If I say no, cool. So those are things that are very important, and you need people like that who are not going to get upset every time that you implement a boundary. Respecting your boundaries is like, hey, you know, I'm not going to do this. Friend, I understand. I respect it. And then we move on. That's it. It's so simple. It can all be so simple. And the last one is, y'all, a friend who does not envy you. Okay, those are green flags. You don't need friends around you who envy you. So people who do not show any type of envy are people that you need in your life. And I love that about my friends. I love that no one is envying anybody. Everybody's just, you know, living in their truth. And I love it here. So we all know how envy can be very dangerous. It's in the Bible. Like, the Bible talks about that. Like, part of loving someone is that you do not envy them. Okay, so if you envy someone, that is not of God. No. And you should, you know, be just happy for your friends and joyful for your friends. And so those are just a few green flags, you know, green qualities, like just things that you should look into. That you should look in a friend, in your friends. And if you maybe have someone around in your life right now where you're feeling like, oh, I don't know if there's somebody that I want to keep around, then ask yourself, like, you know, write down the pros and cons of that person. Do they have more pros? Do they have more cons? I think it will be the same thing you would do in a relationship with a partner, right? Like, okay, what is going on here? Let me see if this isn't something that I can even, you know, tolerate. If not, then I have to make a decision here. So make sure you guys do that, okay? Let me know in the comments below if this was helpful. Let me know, y'all. I have been going through so many transitions in my life recently. So if you guys love these videos, let me know as well. I love talking. Y'all know I love to talk. So if y'all do enjoy this, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.